Greetings and welcome back everyone to City Skylines and to the City of Anoon and to the Council of Gentry. I'm slowly coming to think of this as some sort of... There's definitely rhyme and reason to this. There's some sort of meta class going on. They're all Gentry, but there are some Gentry who are more Gentry than other Gentry, is what this whole thing is. Definitely. Now, in this episode, I promised two things. One, we would be working on population, and also, two, we would be working on the oil over there. Now, the way we're going to do population, I think for now, is we're going to continue working on Gentry Terraces, because this area is just, it's begging for more stuff to be done to it. So, let's get to work on that, shall we? Let's go freehand for this one. We want this one to be very close to the hill, because it is not going to be having both sides the way I've done with the others. So around here, then turning up to meet. There we go. So they can go down both sides if they particularly want to. I'm sure they won't. Now down here, I want high rises on this lower level. Again, this is an example of Gentry who are less Gentry than other Gentry. The more wealthy ones live at the top. These are the really wealthy, but just not quite as wealthy as these kinds of wealthy Gentry. And then these ones are the sort of Gentry that to these Gentry are poor. And they're peasants. These ones still don't really do much work. They just have other people do work for them. That's not actually how the Gentry work at all. I'm sure they do a lot of work, bless them. Alright, let's get this going. There we go. And everything else should work itself out. Now, do I need to adjust any bus lanes? I do, in fact. Well, actually, no, I think that one's pretty good when it is. But how about I just move it so it realizes it can go in a loop? There we go. I could have another bus lane down here, perhaps. I mean, I'm kind of tempted, considering these are going to be high rises. Yeah, sure. And in that case, I'll move that one over a bit. There. Right, we are going to want some paths connecting the two. Oh my lord, look at that. Look how steep it is though. We're gonna need bridges, not paths. Right, you're a good candidate because there's only one house. Sorry, but this is the way it goes. There we are. That is not in any way safe. I can just imagine kids rollerblading down that to their deaths. No. I'm a better mayor than that, damn it. Oh, really? Must you do this? We've lost a lovely house now because of that. You scallywag, you. How about you just go down like that? You know what? It's a steep climb, but at least it isn't a death climb. I'll accept it. However, next we are going to want you know, there's an awful lot of traffic trying to get through this one little place here. I think we actually want to upgrade this road. And this road shall be a tree-lined road. Like so. My god, look at all these people waiting. Oh my lord. Really? That is crazy sauce. True crazy sauce now as well. We're not talking the weak crazy sauce, that is strong. Strong crazy sauce. This kind of crazy sauce that gives you the hiccups. That is madness. Right, okay. Well, we're also going to upgrade this road, I think. This will be the main road in and out of the Gentry Council area. Okay. Now, up here, we're going to have this road continue. And so, out to about there, I would say. We could allow the highway to directly access this area if we wanted to. kind of do, actually. Okay, well, if we're going to do this, then we need to do it like this. And this one would come down here to about there, but then rise up. To about there. Then we want it to straighten and connect. There we go. However, that only allows them to connect, leave in this direction. So if we do this, there we are. And on this side, that's a little bit more awkward. I hadn't thought this through clearly. Clearly a very, very enormous lack of thought had gone into this. We could do something similar, I suppose. The problem is, how would we get it to cross? This is the problem, because this side is going up on this one, so it makes it more obvious to have that side interact. But on this side, it's far more complicated. Let's rise you up. And then back down. There we go, and straight in. No? Yes. There we are. Now this one can apparently turn up there. But what I would like is for this one to also be able to turn in like that. That is such a mess. It's painful to behold. I truly appreciate this, but it'll work, and that's the main thing for now. I just need something that'll do its job for a bit. Now, we do have a need for commercial. I'm thinking some corner shops, honestly. Some little commercial. So I have a few corner shops around here, a couple there as well. A couple more corner shops about around here, though we've got abandoned buildings, really. We've got that much need for commercial, we've got abandoned buildings. Scallywags! How are we doing here? We're right on the edge. Probably time for another incinerator, honestly. But that one isn't going to fit properly, because I've got a nice curved road. Well, drat. It'll have... it's going to stop polluting the water, though. Have we got pollution in the water yet? No. Well, probably have, but not enough to worry about yet. Right. This one shall be called the Chris Buse, I imagine. Named for Chris Buse. Chris Buse Cleanery. I bet you thought I was going to try and think up something nasty. Ha! Proved you wrong. That's not good, though. We've got a lot of people here. Let's go ahead and continue expanding this out. Around there. We need a lot of uneducated workers for this area. Something like that. This across. You know what? That'd actually do well. Yeah, sure. Actually, no. Let's not do that. Let's do this instead. We are going to reserve this area for paths. We're going to have some nice paths there, I think. We'll have this one come down like that. And also go across like this. And... no? Really? Like that? Aha! It worked! My cunning plan. Though honestly, I would prefer to have something like this. Like that. Then connect it down here. And connect it over there as well. That actually looks quite nice. Alright, let's get us some residential down here. We'll actually be able to get quite a lot of residential in here because it's a fairly uniform shape. There we are. Must make sure there's water. There we go, and all the way up there. Fantastic. Now, to make sure that the bus route is servicing this area properly. Actually, we don't need an extra bus route there. That's more than enough. They can walk the rest of the way. There we go. Now, how far off are we? Ships, I want them so bad. 28,000 we need. We are very far away from that. Can we fit in some more housing down here, perhaps? I suspect we can. Yes. Yes, we can. It'll be a nice little housing area, though. So I'll have the swankiest trees. Because it's going to have to put up to the highway, so I need to do something to make them happier. There we go. And we'll have high rises. Not that we're going to get very many, considering the small amount of room to work with there, but... how are things going over here? Do we have any... actually, we do still have quite a few areas here that are not high rises. I've more or less just given this area up to high rises at this point. Really? Why would you do this? Sneaking in there like that. Be gone. Same for you, please. There we go. Right, well, this area is more or less as heavily developed as I really want to make it. That said, I guess I could have them there as well, but that really is it for this area until I can expand it more. Though, talking about expanding it, I could take Bonedragon Henge over the highway. There is certainly an appeal to that idea. Yes. Let's go ahead and do that. So I want you to move one over. Two over, in fact. Then I want this road to come out to about here, but to start going up. There we go. And the same over here. It's going to be difficult to work out how long I made that. Damn. I'll just have to play it by... oh, well, actually, I can't do the same shape there anyway. So this one is going to have to necessarily be curvy. And up we go. There we are. Now I'm going to need to upgrade this highway to have the sound barriers. Try and keep the sound away from my population. And then we just bring these roads down. So about there. damn it. Thought that might happen. That's fine. Okay, so we want some nice houses over here. Again, we'll do this just to try and block out even more of the sound pollution. Now, this is going to be the only way across there. That makes me wonder if I should really actually have much higher capacity roads. Kinda think I'm going to need them, honestly. I can manage it there. I can even manage it there. I cannot manage it here. Very well. We must adjust. Go. Does that have anywhere it could connect? It may do if we just bring it down first. That'll do. Okay, this will be a bit better for us, as it'll allow a lot more traffic to cross between the two sections. And we'll add a curve in about here. Now the question is, do we want this running right along? I kind of do. So, guess I'll allow some houses to have their back to the water's edge. But from about here, I want it coming back up. There we go. There we are. Okay, so this is going to be our new area. We are going to want some low density residential along here. We won't have them go further along than that. Maybe a little, some along these very edge bits. High density over here though. Then we still want quite a lot of commercial, so we'll have a high density commercial there. And loads of high density along there. Now, within this area, we can play around and be a little bit more creative. So exactly what I intend to do, I don't know. How about something simple? Just have a cross. Or maybe we can't. Now, if we're going to do something like that, we'll do it like this. There we go. Triangle! Illuminati confirmed! It's going to happen, so I thought I'd just get it out of the way now so the rest of you don't have to put up with it. Right. We'll go... actually... I'll just take that up there. I don't like that, actually. Let's get rid. We'll go ahead and we'll just add in the high density in here. But as for down here, I'm thinking we'll avoid having the high density right along this. I'll go down the sides, but I'm not sure what I'm going to have along the front yet. We could have some more low density commercial. Just have some corner shops and things like that. Well, not really corner shops at this point. But it'll be nice. It'll drive a little bit of custom because the people will come, you know, go to a nice restaurant overlooking the I'll think of something. Nice restaurant. Don't you worry. Leave it up to Havoc. I will fix. Let's get this down here and create a nice little loop. Again, completely surplus demand, the loops. You do not need to do it like this. But we want some power. That should be enough. Really? Your demand for residential has gone down now that I've made a whole new residential area? Oh. But there's loads of people out of... You're lying to me, I'm sure of it. Why? Why lie? Why must you tell Kelwith? Let's go... We could have a redundant connection over here, actually. A little bit of extra connections there. That will eventually get used, but it's going to take a little bit of time. What's wrong with that garbage collection service? What do you mean? We've got an awesome garbage collection service. It all comes from the same place and has to go through some terrible roundabouts in order to get to anyway, but still, we've got an awesome garbage collection service. I'm sure of it. Don't you listen to them, incinerators. Now, a couple of people have mentioned you need to delete the abandoned buildings. Now, you can, and that is generally a good idea, because an abandoned building pulls down the land value around it. But it is not necessary. It will happen on its own that the abandoned buildings will be deleted. And someone else will move in. But you can just help the process along a little bit by doing it yourself. Oh, wow, that was fire, really? Crime rate of 5%. Nearest fire station is very far away. Maybe a small fire station down here would help. We can easily afford to do it. Yeah, let's get a little fire station. Just down around here somewhere. Somewhere like there. Or maybe even over here, perhaps. I'd prefer to protect my citizens, honestly. So there we go. That should make a load of people quite happy. And we're going to need some water. No, that's already there. And some power. It's already there. This shall be the McQuillan McFire Putter Outery. There we go. I think that's a beautiful name. I don't know why you're laughing. I know you are. We didn't name the Science Centre, my lord. That's a bit of an oversight there. This shall be discreet, deviant. Oh, sixcrete. Oh, my lord. My typing. One day it'll be okay. I promise. I'll get there. The discrete deviant. Well. Sexy sciencery. Had to happen with a name like that. Okay, one problem. We're starting to see people abandoning buildings. Our residential demand is through the floor. That is not good at all. Let's try and fix that with a bit more commercial. Draw this out to about there. Draw this out to about there. Get some high-rise commercial going. Make sure they've got water. They do not. There we go. This is the stuff that I actually like with city builders, is when it allows you to just build organically like that. Like, that doesn't fit into a block structure. I just built it because I needed it at the time. I'm surprised that we don't have more commercial going up over here, though. Really surprised by that. Possibly because I haven't zoned it for commercial. Silly me. There we go. That should fix some of our commercial woes. All we need now are more jobs. More jobs for more people to move in. More people to move in. To increase our population so we get boats. Then we can have another way for people to move in. Oh, it's one great big circle of life. Yeah, these places have all actually now been moved into, so that's causing a little bit of an issue for us. I expanded our residential far too quickly, and that was my fault, really. For too long, the city of Anoon has very easily managed to meet its expansion. Whenever I needed something, I could just build huge amounts of them, and it would all be fine. But now, that's changing a bit. Wow, really? My lord. How have I not noticed that? Because that's probably been that way for a long time. And this is all going to be part of the Alexander Nursery. There we go. You know what? I just realized something. Oh, that's the Alistair Academy. I was about to say, haven't I got an Alexander Academy? Have I, like, failed to update my name list? But no. No, it's just two similar sounding names. That's fine. There we are. Continue. Now, little by little, more and more houses are going up. And they're being lived in over here as well. Oh, my lord, look at all the death. Such death. How is death going? Oh, death is going badly. Well, I fancy we kind of need a crematorium over here at this point. Where should we place it? Don't really want it near my expo center, if I'm perfectly honest. I think I will have the crematorium just tucked away back here. There we go. That's going to make a couple of people happy now. Okay. Oh, my lord. A dead person is waiting transport. Never mind, the crematorium is right next door. This shall be the Marco... well, that wouldn't be large. It would Marco Lage? Larg? I'm not sure. Named for Marco Larg, or however your surname is pronounced. I do apologize for my ignorance. Marco Larg. We've already got the ashery, I think, somewhere. Marco Larg. I know it's somewhat disrespectful to talk about the dead as soot, but I was running out of words that kind of had that feel to it. Damn it. It's rather hard to think of new names for things at this point. I should have thought about this before I made it kind of the tradition of this Let's Play for me to name everything. Let's have you... I don't really want you to destroy those lovely big buildings there, thank you. Let's not do that. I like the way they get little rails if they go over a slope. I quite like that, actually. The details in this game are fantastic. Lots of little things here and there. No, don't destroy the houses, thanks. Just bring this to about there. That connected? I think it's connected. Yes, that'll do. That one, we're not going to have anyone being able to use that one. That one's a secret place. For secret things to happen. We will go through this building there. Sorry, but progress. There we go. Alright. What on earth kind of path have I just made? I'm almost tempted to keep that one just to see how people use it. This is clearly a ninja training path. You're going to only get along this path if you've learned to mold, or what is it in chakra? Something like that. I haven't watched Naruto in so long. But on that note, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up. We have actually made some progress towards our goal, but we're being held up by the fact that so many people are moving in and out of buildings. We need more jobs. Commercial is still an enormous desire, though actually, that said, residential need just went up. Okay, that's not too bad actually. But in the next episode, hopefully we're going to be able to get to our goal, our new milestone. And then I'll actually start on the oil area, because right now there wasn't too much point in trying whilst we had so many jobs abandoned, because we'd have no one to work it. But we'll see if we can't start on the oil area in the very next episode. But again, and as always, until next we meet, do take care.